out the way she
Talk about Ashraf Hakim, right? Not only did she shame him when she was 18 and she not only did that, and not only did she trap him into a
You can't groom a full grown adult. That's just weird. What's with all this kind of like victimizing? Like, for example, when we were talking about the whole situation with Andrew Tate, and we were talking about adults saying that 18-year-olds were groomed, I was of the mentality that a grown adult can't be groomed, but because it was a preferred sex that people wanted to speak of, women, and women were the specific people they wanted to infantize, basically, infantilize. Many of the time, it seemed like in these situations that, they are fine with doing that. Whoever you're more partial to. You're partial to females, then if they're 18, then you can groom them. If you're partial to males, if they're 18, you can groom them. This is not how it works. They are full grown adults, and I'm not going to say any adult can be groomed because, yeah, that's not really possible. They're full grown adults. Can't go back and try and change that someone's an adult when they're an adult. Even if they're newly an adult, Anyway, continue.
into a marriage and got two children out of him. She goes on to believe allegations that turns out to be false and filed for divorce. So while filing for the divorce, she asked for his half well-earned money, half of his fortune. But this man, while I was reading the article, I was getting so mad. I was like, this woman ruined him. This woman doesn't deserve him. Now she's taking his money.
And that's one thing I also wanted to say was um, specifically saying people were trapped because they had two kids. What's wrong with you? So you're saying the fact that he has kids, you're hating the kids who have nothing to do with this? They just happen to be here because he chose to have kids with her? Like, this is what I mean. Both sides, when you guys have pro women, pro men, it's always victims, okay? Women are victims. Men are victims. Men can't choose better. Women can't choose better. Women can't look at what they do wrong and try and figure out how they can do better. Men can't figure out how they did wrong and how they can choose better later. You know what I mean? It's never that. It's always you're a victim. When you're a victim, you're never going to make a better choice in life, and you're always going to be in the same mess that you're in. You're always going to be angry at the woman or man you chose because you're not looking at the choices you made. You're not looking at your actions in the matter. Instead, you're blaming others. So you'll never learn. Anyway, continue. This is the main thing I
Guy,
want to talk about.
they followed the directions of our religion. Subhanallah, how beautiful is that? And he wrote everything in the name of his mother. So everything he owns, everything he has, is in the name of his mom. Even his salary goes directly to his mom's account. So basically, he won.
So, this was what was like very offensive to me because it's like, I'm a Muslim, and in the Quran, it specifically talks about provisions for the wife in the cases where she doesn't have children. And when she does have children, yeah, he's not supposed to be supported. He's not supported as a deadbeat father to his children, basically. Um, that's not supported in the Quran. And even when you don't have children, you actually are supposed to provide for the woman until she gets a husband or until she's financially stable. So, yeah, saying that this was a part of the religion, no. As far as being a Muslim, you're not supposed to just leave your wife out in the cold like that. Not like in this day and age it's that bad of a situation to leave a woman in since we can't get jobs, but I'm just saying that that's not how the Quran is. It's not, that's not what we're taught. We're not taught that you're supposed to just leave your wife high and dry like that. You're not. So, yeah, it's just weird to me. It's like just because your culture teaches you that you're supposed to hate women, that you aren't supposed to like women. That is not your religion. So do not put that on me. I understand your culture is not up to date to other cultures. This is why you do a lot of different things to women and then you claim it's supposedly religion that made you do it. No, it's your culture. Your culture does that. But being a Muslim does not support basically a man leaving a woman basically in a situation where she is financially in distress simply because she decided to divorce him. It's not specifically a sin to divorce in the Quran, in Islam, basically. It's not specifically any type of crime. She can willingly choose not to be married to him. And she doesn't need to have a reason either on the basis of, like, for example, he raped someone and the allegations turned out to be untrue. If she still chooses to divorce him, it's still just as much of a legitimate divorce. So that's just my point in this. It was just kind of like, please, you may have opinions. You may have a side you want to pick, but please do not muddy the religion of Islam because you have an agenda. Okay? Do not represent us negatively like that. So that's all I have to say in this video. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and have a great day. Bye, guys.